What's up, you guys? It is Sydney. I am back. Today I wanted to do a get ready with me because I love these videos, and when I first started watching YouTube, these were my favorite videos to watch. I was obsessed with them, and I was like, you know what? I want to do this on my channel. So that's what we're gonna do today. I love these videos. I think they're so fun to be able to like get to know me answer questions that I would normally answer or whatever it may be. So I'm excited to do this morning. It's about 9:30. I'm just gonna get ready for my day, and yeah, this will be fun. Earlier this morning, I put up on my Instagram stories just a questions box of what you guys would want me to talk about on this Get Ready With Me. So my life, my relationship, bachelor, if anyone's still interested in that, I don't know, makeup, fashion, whatever it may be, like let's just talk. So yeah, let's get ready. So first things first, I have to put my bangs up in these new rollers that I got. I'm sure you guys have seen these. These are or seen like types of these. This is the dry bar version. They're just, what are they called? They're just rollers. They're not hot rollers. They're just regular rollers that I like to put in just for my hair around my face to give it some extra body. So I like to do that while I'm doing my makeup. So I'm gonna put these in really quick. I'm gonna do my whole video like this. Am I really gonna do my whole video like this? I'm really gonna do this like this? I guess I am. This is how I get ready, so. Okay. I look like a warrior princess. I don't know, but this is how I'm gonna look for the video. I've already decided it. I'm actually getting ready, so this is necessary at the moment. Okay, so I just looked at my phone, and one of the first questions was, what am I watching right now? And I, usually, so me and Fred are really into Love Island, and that just ended. So I dove really deep into Vampire Diaries a few months ago, but I just took a little bit of a break when we were watching Love Island because we are obsessed. Like I could have never gone on that show just because I'm not bold enough to like do the challenges and like stuff like that. I could never do it, but oh my gosh, it's so entertaining, that show. And I love the people on there, and they seem like they have the best friendships and relationships, and it's just so fun, so fun. So we watched that, but right now I'm obsessed with Vampire Diaries. I had never even known about it, or I think I've heard about it growing up, but I dove so deep into Vampire Diaries. Right now I'm on season 4. So when Elena turns into a vampire, that's where I'm at. My favorite thing to do is like at night, I love to just like after my shower, get in the bed and just watch my Vampire Diaries. Anything better? I don't think so. Another really popular question was, what did I get done to my teeth and why, or my gums and all of that. If you guys follow me over on Instagram, on Monday I got gum surgery, and I posted about it and asked you guys if you had ever known anything about gum surgery and all of that good stuff. But I got gum surgery on my 4 teeth up here, so from canine to canine. It was for my gums on each tooth were uneven, so the gum surgery was basically to flip my gum up and push my gum line up, so more of my tooth shows at the very top. It's Sunday right now, and I got it done on Monday, so it's intense. I will say it was intense with eating, and I couldn't open my mouth, but clearly right now I can talk and everything's good to go. But it definitely was not fun and was not easy. So yeah, that's that. And the stitches are still very sensitive and annoying, but we're getting there. I think about another week and I think I'll be back to normal. But yeah, there's so many good questions on here, you guys. Oh, what perfume am I using right now? I'll just show you right now. This is the Daisy Love, and I got this right before I flew out. I got this right before I flew out to SoCal because I was like, I just need to smell pretty. So it's Daisy Love by Marc Jacobs, Oh So Sweet, and I am obsessed. I've gotten a lot of compliments on this recently, and I love it. It's so sweet. Some people aren't into like super sweet perfumes, but I love it. So, okay, this is a popular one. How do I feel about plastic surgery, Botox, and filler? So, I feel like this is the question of the century, right? Everybody's got an opinion about this. If you're not hurting yourself or altering your mind to match this crazy image you have for yourself, I think you should do whatever you want to do. But I will say, once you start just getting you dive a little too deep, it can get dangerous just for your mental health. I'm happy with what Botox and filler that I've done, and I don't really care what anybody else thinks about that because it's my body. So I say do what you want, but do it in a healthy way. And if your people come to you and they're like, hey, you need to slow down, you're looking a little crazy, you should listen. That's my 2 cents on that. Here's a really good one. Best advice you can give to a young teenager for school, friends, or exploring. I think the number one advice I would give myself as a young teenager would be stop trying to fit in. That is my number one. If I could tell myself back then that I don't need to try to fit in with these people, they are not what you want to be, I would have saved myself a lot of heartbreak and a lot of confusion. Stop trying to fit in. Explore as much as you can with different types of people. I grew up in Alabama, so I was surrounded by much. So I'm very thankful that my family pushed me to be different and to explore and to travel the world and to be cultured, because it's very easy to not be growing up in somewhere that is as rural as Alabama. Don't try to fit in. Immerse yourself in different cultures with different people as much as you possibly can at the earliest age you possibly can. If you're used to sitting with a certain amount of friends at lunch or wherever you're at, just be that bold person and go sit at the table that you would never think you'd have anything in common with those people. Go sit there and you'd be surprised you'll find your best friends and the nicest people and more interesting people, honestly. Okay, sorry guys, I had to take a little moment and do my eyebrows off camera, so I'm back. The next question is how to find and make genuine friends. That one, I feel like that's always something that you just get better at with time and with age. When I used to just be younger, I would just be friends with whoever, just a convenient friends, and I feel like that's a mistake that people commonly make. Those usually aren't the people that are best for you or that you have the most in common with. So I would say don't just be friends with someone because it's convenient. I'm very hands-on with my friends, and if I don't feel like I'm getting that same reciprocation back with their love, their energy, and their commitment to our friendship, I'm gonna back away, because one, I take it very seriously if I bring you into my life and I love you, and I don't know, I just take that very seriously. So if I don't feel like you're reciprocating that, we're done. I'm just very cutthroat with that. I don't have time. I have a very small circle, and it doesn't need to be any bigger if you don't want to be in it. So in high school, I didn't have that many friends at all, girlfriends at least, and so I think that like scarred me for life, to where I just was really afraid to become friends with like large groups of girls or even small groups of girls, whatever it may be. I think to me it just takes time and maturing and growing up and figuring out your worth, not just in relationships with your significant other. Relationships with your friends are almost just as important, because you have to value yourself. I guess that's my advice for that. Sis, can we be friends? Because I swear we'd hit it off. Plus, girlfriends are so hard to come by these days. I agree, and yes, we can be friends. I feel like the friends that I have on Instagram and YouTube and you guys, like, I feel so close to you guys. I don't know if that's weird or not, but I just do. It's so hard to find real girlfriends out here in life, and especially like when you get into your older 20s and like after college and stuff, it's hard, I think, because you're not in a set environment as much anymore. Whatever your working field is, if you don't find your girlfriends in your working field, it becomes even harder. It's just hard to just meet someone that you vibe with immediately. So social media is a really good way, I think, to build those friendships and connections. Even if you haven't met in person, that's okay. We love a pen pal. So yeah, I'm just really blessed with the connections that I've been able to make on YouTube and Instagram and stuff, because I would have never met you guys if I didn't have this platform. So I'm so grateful for that. One question is, are you genuinely enjoying wedding planning? How is it going? I, in the beginning, wasn't enjoying it because it was just not going our way, but eventually things started to just fall into place, so that I think now I'm enjoying it way more than I was in the beginning. I will say that. And also, I've kind of had to reevaluate my energy around it, because I was like kind of rushing through it, and I don't think that's a good thing to do. You need to be more in the moment and not force anything that's not happening organically. So I think that's helped me a lot, and now I'm really enjoying the whole process of everything. It's not as stressful now. So I think once you get the first really big portions done, like finding a venue, and then everything starts to just make sense after that. So I think that it's gonna be amazing. I know it's gonna be amazing, and it's gonna be the best day of my life. I never pictured being able to get everyone I love in one room and like really do this the way I wanted to do it. So it's just so exciting and so fun, and you just have all these visualizations of what you want, how you want it to go, and what you want it to happen. So I'm just hoping that all of that comes to fruition, and it's just a really relaxing, happy day filled with lots of love and lots of family. So one question is, do I plan on having babies? I definitely plan on having babies. I've always had like a really big fear of childbirth and just being pregnant in general. So this is something that I'm having to work through, because in my situation, it's coming closer to happening than not happening. When you're scared about it, when you're like younger, it's like, oh, well, I don't have to worry about that for a really long time, so I'm not that scared about it. But in reality, it's gonna happen sooner rather than later. So yeah, a few of my friends right now have babies or are pregnant or new mommies, and it's just like, I want that for myself so bad, but I'm just so afraid of being pregnant and just that whole process. Like I'm not ashamed to say it. Like, I don't care. I'm scared, and I am definitely not one of those people that wants a natural birth and like all of that. Like, I don't want to feel anything. Juice me up as much as you legally can, and let's get this baby out. But I know when I finally do get pregnant, my mindset might be completely different about the whole situation. It might be a beautiful pregnancy, and it's nothing to be worried about. I don't know. Yes, I do want kids, but I'm just a little nervous. Next question is, do I have a go-to makeup brand, or do I try different brands based on my skin needs? I don't have a specific brand. I will say, like, when I was younger, I was obsessed with MAC and Bobbi Brown, but I think I grew out of that, and now I just kind of try whatever also is like trending, or what people are talking about. So right now, I really like Patrick Ta. Like, everything that he has right now is pretty amazing, I will say. Right, so Patrick Ta, and what else? What's another one I really like right now? Charlotte Tilbury. She's amazing. So I would say those are my two favorites right now, but I don't think I have a specific brand that I always go to. It's always something different for sure. Is the Bay Area growing on me? Yes, I definitely will say that the Bay Area is growing on me. I initially just didn't really know how different it was going to be compared to back home in Alabama, but it's definitely growing on me. Obviously, it's different, but in its own good ways. I think that the weather here is amazing always. And just there's just more diversity, there's more to do, but I mean Bama will always be my home and where I feel the most comfortable. Being that the Bay is the first place that I've ever lived besides Alabama, it's definitely exceeded my expectations for sure. And also the people are just so welcoming. Obviously they're welcoming because of Fred, but they're just nice. People just help you out and they're nice and they give you recommendations and they just, they just help you. And they're just nice people. And I love that about the Bay. So yes, I enjoy it. I enjoy it in the Bay. That is it. I am all ready. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was fun for me to do. I thought that a lot of the questions were very thoughtful and good questions to ask, so we might do this again. If you guys liked it, please like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Thank you guys so much for following me. If you don't follow me or subscribe to me, please do, or follow me on my Instagram at Sydney Nicole High. I will see you guys next week.